Since The Breakfast Club debuted in December 2010 with Charlemagne the God, DJ Envy, and Angela Yee, it has been a staple in hip-hop culture by bringing viewers the latest news, music, and popular culture. The playful jokes weren't too bad either. It's no wonder that the radio talk show was inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame just recently in 2020. Unfortunately, things aren't always as they seem, as Angela Yee announced her departure from the show over 12 years later. In the aftermath, Angela Yee has revealed some juicy tidbits about the behind-the-scenes happenings of the show, which brought to light her shaky relationship with her co-host, Charlemagne. In this video, we'll detail the events that led up to Angela's departure, her beef with Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy, and what is next for Angela Yee's career. But before we get started, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more celebrity gossip. Angela Yee's departure from The Breakfast Club arguably started with the beef she had with Charlemagne. Let's break it down. More than 10 years ago, during an interview on Angela Yee's show The Morning After, Gucci Mane was interviewed as a guest. In a clip from the interview, Angela Yee teased Gucci Mane about losing his wallet and potentially being robbed, which led to a playful exchange of sexual jokes. Gucci Mane's response was explicit, and while the conversation was lighthearted, it was clear that he was the one who turned it sexual. It's important to note that Angela Yee often talks about sex with her guest on The Morning After and lip service, and it's not an indication that she's interested in exploring a romantic relationship with them. If every guest assumed that she was flirting with them simply because of her questions about sex, she would have a never-ending line of people knocking on her door. Nevertheless, Gucci Mane continues the exchange at the end of the interview in what some would describe as a thirsty manner. "I'd take money over any day," he says to Angela Yee, who responds with, "Well, you haven't been in love, sir." Gucci quickly fires back with, "I'm in love with you." Angela Yee says, "You'll take this over money?" in reference to herself. He responds, "Hell yeah, money." While this can be interpreted as Gucci thirsting over Angela, some may argue that it's just a man being flirtatious, as men do. It doesn't necessarily mean that Gucci Mane wants Angela. I mean, can you imagine the two dating? Angela Yee also shut down the rumors that she wanted him by reminding everyone that Gucci Mane looked totally different, in a bad way, during their 2009 interview. During Gucci Mane's 2013 visit to The Breakfast Club, he and Angela Yee seemed to have a good rapport. However, when he returned to the show in 2016, they disagreed about past events after he claimed that Angela wanted him in a sexual way. Despite this, there didn't seem to be any major tension, as everyone in the studio was laughing and joking about it. In the aftermath, Gucci Mane took to social media to express his frustration about being banned from The Breakfast Club. According to him, the ban was a result of comments he made during a previous interview with the show's host, claiming that Angela Yee had attempted to arrange a hotel meeting with him. The Wake Up in the Sky rapper took to Instagram to express his discontent with a post reading, "Wow, so you mean to tell me The Breakfast Club banned me for this?" Charlemagne clarified that he had not banned Gucci Mane, and the other two hosts quickly followed up to confirm that they had not banned him. Afterwards, DJ Envy and Angela Yee conducted a radio segment where they asked callers to determine who was telling the truth between Angela Yee and Gucci Mane. Gucci himself admitted that he was not formally banned, and this led to speculation that The Breakfast Club may be ending. During an interview with Charlemagne on his YouTube channel, Gucci took issue with Angela Yee and proceeded to call her a punk, as well as threatening to slap DJ Envy. After the interview, Angela Yee was displeased with Charlemagne for not supporting her against Gucci Mane. In January 2020, the lip service host revealed that she and her colleague were no longer friends, even going as far as to unfollow each other on social media, but intended to maintain a courteous and professional relationship for the sake of The Breakfast Club. Fast forward to 2.5 years later, Angela Yee announces her departure from The Breakfast Club in a cryptic tweet that read, "The Breakfast Club as you officially know it is over." The following day, Angela Yee, together with her co-host of 13 years, DJ Envy and Charlemagne the God, announced that she would be departing from the well-known morning show in pop culture to host her own show called Way Up with Angela Yee on iHeartMedia. Here, Yee aims to discuss relevant and current issues such as relationships, hip-hop and R&B, headline news, and various aspects of culture within and beyond the music industry. While this is an exciting new chapter for the radio talk show host, it seems as though her previous commitment didn't end so well. It's rumored that Angela instructed one of the producers to alert Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy about her departure before breaking the news to them herself after. This seems very cold, distant, and really shows the extent to which their relationship dissolved during the latter stages of their partnership. This subsequently set the tone for the events that were to unfold. During a sit-down meeting with the Tamron Hall show, Angela Yee discussed her exit by opening up on the difficulty of being the only woman who worked at the Breakfast Club. Around the 7:50-minute mark, Yee said, "I was the only woman who worked there too. I mean, when it came to producers, camera people, and it wasn't an easy room for me to be in. I feel like I did need more backup, because even things that I felt as a woman, somebody can't understand your point of view because they're not coming from where you're coming from. So that was hard for me too, to be the only woman there." Naturally, this became a trending topic that was picked up by several celebrity gossip outlets, especially as it was previously reported by TMZ that she left the Breakfast Club to give herself a break from talking to men. Her remarks subsequently caught the attention of one of her former hosts, DJ Envy. He went on to address these comments on Instagram by describing Yee's claims as cap, and added that the two had actually spoken after her comments, to which she clarified that she was referring to the people who worked in the room with herself and Charlemagne. As the comment read, she said that she meant in the room, meaning the people that actually worked in the room, but that's not what the clip said, and that's not how it went out. And that's what I was upset about, because there's other people that work here that do a lot for the show. He further added to show appreciation for the behind-the-scenes work done by the women at the Breakfast Club. Angela is gonna clear it up on her show, Way Up with Angela Yee, today of what she meant, but I just didn't want to diminish or take away from what these strong black women do for our show. That's my point. Rather than taking the topic to her newly launched show, Angela posted a response on Twitter to clarify her comments by saying, "Usually I don't comment or go back and forth with people, but there's too much spinning," she wrote. In the room referred to the people in the studio, the producer, board op, videographer, and host. Yes, they are men. That doesn't mean that there aren't amazing women who are execs, salespeople, interns, and in other departments. Fortunately, this put the situation to bed and left Angela and Envy on good terms. However, that didn't stop Charlemagne from chiming in. Although Charlemagne has not commented on Angela Yee's remarks, he announced DJ Envy as Donkey of the Day on the Breakfast Club's regular show due to Envy's difficulty in pronouncing the word context while discussing Yee's comments. Envy was questioned about his previous co-host concerns during a recent interview. As Charlemagne explained, "The reason it's going to DJ Envy is because I watched my good brother over the weekend get his ass kicked on the internet. Not in the physical sense, but figuratively," Charlemagne explained, "and it pissed me off so bad. Matter of fact, I texted Envy and all I said to Envy was, context in word context." The moment that Charlemagne is referring to is an audio clip of DJ Envy speaking on the matter, where he can be heard saying, her words were taken out of, I guess, technicality. I guess her comments and the things that she said were taken out of character and taken out of... Envy felt ashamed and tried to hide his face behind his computer screen while the audio played, but Charlemagne continued to mock him regardless. "She got taken out of the car. She got taken out of the club. He couldn't think of the word context to save his life. I mean, grasping, clawing, reaching. Please, somebody throw me a life raft." We're glad that the debacle ended on a lighthearted note, something that has been familiar of the Breakfast Club trio in recent years. It's likely that Gucci Mane's appearance on The Breakfast Club placed strain on the relationship between Angela Yee and Charlemagne the God. The latter's subsequent interview with Gucci added more fuel to that fire and created an uncomfortable working environment for the Way Up talk show, which she alluded to in her interview with Tamron Hall. Unfortunately, these comments didn't go down well with DJ Envy and created somewhat of a back and forth. But who was in the wrong in this situation? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like the video, hit that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell for more updates.